Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? I'm working on that luggage rack again. Let me show you what I got going on. Well, so far I got the light in my hands, and you can see this little bracket I made for it. And just a piece of 1/8 inch, flat stock. I drilled a hole for the wires, drilled a hole for the studs. I've got some nuts and lock washers and washers to go on there. And getting ready to weld this onto the luggage rack. I was just sizing things up. And let me show you what I got going on over there. So what I've got so far is I've got the middle stretcher in place and tack welded. I measured, found center. Got all 3 pieces of the square stock, which this is half inch square stock, and I cut out I notched out a little groove in each end so it'll fit on that round bar, and made sure they were all the same length. I got the center one in place just so I know that that's where they're going to be, and that way when I weld the bracket for the light on there, it's going to be where it's going to be, and that way I can make sure I've got it hanging straight down, if that makes any sense. And here's a view from the back, and this may be a little crooked, but basically this is where the bracket's going to go, right in the center there, and that's where that tail light's going to be. And yeah, it's going to be hanging out past the end of the fender. But I think I'm going to experiment with that fender and see if I can't find a way to utilize the piece that I cut off. I don't like the way it came out so far. I'm going to see if I can't do something to make it turn down a little bit and catch some of this debris that'll be coming up off of that tire as it rotates. But time will tell about that. But anyway, I'm going to tack weld this in place, then put the rest of the stretchers in, and then I'll take it off and finish weld everything. Yeah, I just wanted to show you where I'm at for so far. Can you guys see that? It's one of those freak summer rains, man. It just came down like buckets all of a sudden and made me rush and put everything back in the garage and run to the house and put the dogs in. And we were sitting there looking out the window. It looked like it was done. We walked back out here and looked at it. I think you can probably see it. Yeah, it's coming down, but it's just real fine. I guess I'm standing under a tree or something. But I'm not really getting wet. And it's just crazy. And you look up, and the sky looks clear as could be, except for over here there's a little bit of a dark cloud. I really don't know where it's coming from. It might be coming from that one. It actually looks like it's coming from over that way. The dogs are freaking out. They're like, what the hell did you bring us out here for? I ain't done. I'm just barely getting trickled on where I'm at. I got a little bit of a tree covering me though. My camera's getting all wet. It's just funny. I better put them back inside. They're not liking it. I thought it was pretty cool. I'd share it with you guys. They're freak summer rains, the kind you don't mind. Well, they don't like it, but I bet in 10 minutes it's done. I could be wrong, though. Let's walk over here and look up. Yeah, see, it's kind of like a big invisible cloud up there. You look over here and it's just blue skies for days. I don't even know if you guys can see what it's doing. I gotta quit and dry off my camera. Alright. Wow, this is just crazy. I can stand right here and I'm not getting wet at all. I can see it raining right here on the other side of this garage. And all back over in there. I can see it coming down. And then You look up at the sky, and it's just clear as can be everywhere you look. Look at that. Isn't that insane? Oh, wait. Well, there was a rainbow a moment ago. Right back past that power pole. I really don't see it now. Just one of the crazy summer rains, man. Funny as can be. Oh, I might have got a sprinkle on my lens. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. I was having too much fun with that, man. I put the dogs in the house. They weren't digging it. Oh, I see somebody way down the alley. Looks like a riding tractor, boys. Where'd they go? Oh, it's a four-wheeler. Believe it or not, that's like 3 blocks away. My block, that next block, and they're on the next block after that. Oh, he looks like he's got a dirt bike or something. Heck yeah. Camera's not wanting to go where I want it to go. Oh, listen to him get it. Oh, that's cool. Glad to know I'm not the only one. Alright, let's come back home. Back to work, boy. Alright. Well, there's a look at it in its rough form. I still gotta let that cool and then unbolt it and finish welding all the spots I can't get to with it like that. You know, the bottom sides of everything. And make sure it's good and secure. And here's a view from the rear. That ought to hold my little items from the quick store or whatever I may need to get. And there's actually possibilities there that I could still mount a pillion pad to that could be attached and removed, you know, for Pat. So I did not dismiss that possibility either. It's still, I don't have one, but I've looked at them and the measurements will work. Because the ones I've seen that I have my eye on are 10 inches long where they bolt on, and there's 11 inches in there. I think it's 11¼ inches long. So yeah, it'll work. And I could do that at a later date, but I'm not going to do that until I actually get one, because I want to make sure it fits when I do it. But yeah, that's what it looks like. There's the tail light on there, and it does hang out past the fender, and that's why I'm toying with using that other piece of the fender that I cut off to see if I can't come up with some sort of way to make that functional on there. Alright, anyway, just want to share that with you, and you'll see that again later in the future. I'm probably going to spend the rest of the day contemplating that fender and waiting for that to cool, and then taking it off and finish welding it and cleaning it up. But yeah, in between the rain blast and everything else that's happened today, that's about all I got done so far. Anyway, alright, so sometimes that's the way it goes. Man, I gotta show you this. I got a hot ember. Went down my shoe. Look at that. Burnt my foot. And of course I kicked my shoe off and, you know, patted at it and got the fire to quit burning. Then I looked at my other shoe. And look at that. I burnt that one up too. I don't know why I don't put on boots when I come out here. What's wrong with me sometimes? Jeez. Let's have a look at it from here. See what that looks like. Not bad, not bad. I'll see you guys. Thanks for coming by.